Avocado farming secrets for 60% yield increase and 35% cost cutting. Secret number 4 is nutrition management for consistent quality. That is understanding avocado nutrition requirements. Avocado production removes substantial nutrients. A 15-ton harvest, approximately 60,000 fruit per hectare, removes roughly between 90 to 120 kilograms of nitrogen, between 15 to 25 kilograms of phosphorus, and between 140 to 200 kilograms of potassium, plus significant calcium, magnesium, and micronutrients, requiring comprehensive fertility programs, maintaining soil nutrient availability. Yet avocados are notoriously sensitive to fertilizer salts. Excessive applications damage sensitive roots and exhibit complex nutrition quality relationships where excess nitrogen produces large soft fruit prone to post-harvest disorders, while potassium deficiency creates small fruits with poor shelf life. Therefore, understanding avocado nutrition principles guides efficient programs. Nitrogen drives vegetative growth and yield, but requires careful management. Excess delays maturity, reduces fruit oil content, increases disease susceptibility, and creates environmental pollution through nitrate leaching. Potassium critically affects fruit quality, size, shelf life, and disease resistance. Potassium requirements are extremely high, between 150 to 250 kilograms kilograms of potassium per hectare annually for bearing orchards. Phosphorus supports root development, flowering, and fruiting. Requirements are moderate, between 30 to 60 kilograms of phosphorus per hectare. Calcium, essential for fruit quality and post-harvest shelf life. Calcium chloride application reduces disorders. Magnesium, sulfate, zinc, boron, and iron often limit production in specific soils, requiring targeted correction. The economic implications of nutrition management are substantial. Balanced, comprehensive fertility programs cost between $1,200 to $2,500 per hectare annually for mature bearing orchards. That is between 15 to 25% of production costs, but enable yields of between 15 to 22 tons of premium fruits, while inadequate or imbalanced nutrition produces between 8 to 12 tons of poor quality fruits. That is the between $800 to $150,000 difference in fertility investment, which creates between $12,000 to $20,000 difference in revenue. Additionally, nutrition strongly affects fruit quality and post-harvest performance, determining whether fruits achieve premium export prices of between $2.5 to $4.00 per kilogram, or domestic commodity prices of between $1.5 to $2.5 per kilogram. Nutrition influences fruit size. Optimal, that is between 220 to 320 grams. Shape, skin quality, oil content, and shelf life, creating quality difference no differences worth between 0.8 to 1.5 dollars per kilogram, or between $12,000 to $24,000 per hectare for 15-ton yields. Implementing comprehensive fertility program. Let's look at soil and tissue testing. Soil and tissue testing guides precision nutrition. Conduct soil sampling every 2 to 3 years, collecting samples of between 0 to 30 centimeter depth avocado root zone from multiple trees, analyzing for pH, organic matter, NPK, calcium, magnesium, sulfur, and micronutrients. Conduct annual leaf tissue analysis, collecting between 4 to 6 month old mature leaves from non-fruiting terminal shoots in late summer or early fall. Analyzing for complete nutrient profile, comparing to establish efficiency ranges. Tissue testing reveals actual plant nutrient status, guiding fertilizer adjustments. Soil tests show what is in the soil. Tissue tests show what plants are actually accessing. Combined soil and tissue testing, that is between $60 to $120 per sample or per sample set, provides invaluable information, preventing over-application of adequate nutrients, wasting money and risking salt damage, or under-application of deficient ones, limiting production. Let's look at nitrogen management. Apply between 80 to 150 kilograms of nitrogen per hectare annually for mature bearing orchards. Adjust based on soil organic matter, tree size, and target population, splitting into 4 to 6 applications during active growth period, that is spring through fall, avoiding large single applications that risk salt damage and leaching. For young orchards between 1 to 3 years, apply between 30 to 80 kgs of nitrogen per hectare using same splitting approach. Apply nitrogen in irrigation water, that is fertigation. If possible, providing frequent small doses is ideal for avocado-sensitive roots, or apply granular fertilizers in broad brands under disciplines. Watering immediately to dissolve and incorporate, preventing surface loss. Use controlled release or organic nitrogen sources when possible. Urea formaldehyde, sulfur-coated urea, composted manure, providing gradual nutrient release, reducing salt injury risk, and improving efficiency. Let's look at potassium emphasis. Avocados require exceptionally high potassium for quality fruit production. Apply between 150 to 250 kgs of potassium per hectare annually. For bearing orchards, using potassium sulfate preferred, which provides sulfur while being lower salt index than potassium chloride. Split across growing season, emphasizing applications during fruit sizing period, spring through summer. Adequate potassium produces large fruits between 250 to 320 gram range, which is ideal for export markets commanding highest prices. Better shelf life, improved disease resistance, and reduce fruit disorders. Maintain potassium nitrogen ratio of approximately 1.5 to 2.2 of 1.5 to 2.0 to 1, more potassium than nitrogen by weight. Typical programs might apply, that is 120 kg of nitrogen plus 200 kg of potassium, achieving between 1.7 to 1 ratio. Phosphorus and secondary nutrients application. Apply between 40 to 80 kg of phosphorus per hectare annually, between 40 and 80 kg of calcium per hectare annually. From gypsum or calcium nitrate, between 30 to 50 kg of magnesium per hectare. For dolomitic limestone, Epsom salt or magnesium sulfate, and between 30 to 50 kg of sulfur per hectare. From elemental sulfur, gypsum or sulfur-containing fertilizers. These secondary nutrients profoundly affect fruit quality and tree health, but are often neglected. Let's look at micronutrient management. Micronutrient management address specific deficiencies identified through tissue testing. Zinc deficiency, that is common in alkaline soil, causes rosetting and small leaves requiring foliar zinc sulfate applications. Between 2 to 4 applications of between 0.3 to 0.5% zinc sulfate during spring. Iron deficiency, common in high pH or poorly drained soils, causes chlorosis requiring chelated iron, that is EDDDHA. Applications of soil acidification, boron critical for flowering and fruit development, requiring between 1 to 2 kg of boron per hectare annually. Foliar micronutrient applications during spring growth flush period. Efficient correction of deficiencies. Avocado farming secrets for 60% yield increase and 35% cost cutting secret. Number 5. Click on the link below, on the description below, and watch this inspiring secret. Thank you.